Shortly after looking at the video you just saw, a group of 8 friends decided they wanted to do something to help the desperate people of Denan. Within a few short months, we had actually raised enough money to open a clinic in this tiny, run-down, abandoned building right here in Denan.
In less than 2 years, the Denan project transformed the tiny clinic into this 29-room hospital. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, and the throng that has been waiting outside the gate is allowed in. Some of these people have walked for 10 or 15 days to get to the hospital, and then spent the night outside the wall waiting for their turn to see a doctor. Mothers and children sit patiently, waiting for each child to be weighed and measured, hoping to get an allotment of supplemental meals. This is done on a regular basis to ensure that the food goes to the neediest. The Denan project, along with our local partner, the Ogaden Welfare and Development Association, or ODA, provided 72,000 supplemental meals of plumpy nut, which was formulated for anemic and malnourished women and children. Each packet contains 500 calories and is fortified with milk, minerals, and vitamins. Morning rounds are conducted by our head doctor, who sees a variety of ailments among our inpatients. The most common diseases we see are malaria, gastrointestinal disorders, respiratory diseases, and malnutrition. Sometimes, children bring children in for treatment. This little girl's brother has diarrhea, a touch of pneumonia, and a fungal infection. The doctor writes them a prescription and tells them to return in 1 week for follow-up care. A full supply of the latest medicines is kept on hand for distribution by our pharmacist. All medical care and medicines are provided free of charge by the Denan Project and its partner ODA. The hospital is the only free medical facility of its kind in the Ogaden region, home to over 4 million people. Our hospital includes a lab capable of carrying out a battery of sophisticated tests. Donations also allowed us to buy ultrasound equipment and to train our staff in its use. We have seen things we never dreamed of previously, like a laboratory and ultrasound. Now we need, and it would be very nice, if you had a tuberculosis program in the hospital. With the cooperation of the elders and religious leaders, we support a program to put a stop to the brutal practice of female genital mutilation, which is common in the entire region. Surprisingly, just as many men as women attend the classes, and now as a result of the program, there is less female genital mutilation in Denan. Death still stalks Denan, so emergencies are seen any time of day or night. This woman walked for almost 30 hours carrying her desperately ill child. She says the child has had diarrhea for almost 2 weeks. 4 hours after these scenes were shot, the child died. Two hours later, a woman with a problem pregnancy gave birth to a healthy child in our maternity ward. Our ambulance transports critically ill patients and is also used 3 days a week for a medical outreach program to neighboring villages. In most cases, it's better for people to be treated in their own homes, often saving them a lengthy journey and lessening the burden on the hospital. Our pickup truck delivered thousands of medicated mosquito nets to every family in Denan, as well as every family in the surrounding villages. Undoubtedly, this effort saved hundreds of lives. Since we got mosquito nets, there was a great reduction of malaria patients here, whether they are men, women, or children. Other people came here and promised us things, but didn't keep their promises. The Denan Project and ODA always keep their promises. One promise we made was a water pipeline to bring an adequate supply of potable water to the people of Denan for the first time in their history. The citizens are providing all the labor free of charge. The first of the watering stations and reservoirs are under construction, and completion of the 9-mile pipeline is expected within months. We sent 5 representatives from Denan and each of the surrounding villages to receive training in new agricultural practices and in the use of new drought-resistant seeds. With the training we received, we learned new techniques and got new seeds. You can see with your own eyes the difference between the new seeds and the traditional seeds, and they were planted at the same time. Just as they did when we first visited 6 years ago, the people of Denan still sing songs, but today they are songs of joy and hope and thanks. We were living in the dark and you brought us into the light. We need you not to get tired, and don't give up.
It's difficult to believe what's been accomplished in a little over 2 years, and none of it would have been possible without the support, generosity, and thoughtfulness of people just like you. And so I hope you'll continue to support us, to enable us to make the lives of the grateful people of Denan a little better, and to make their future a lot brighter. Thank you.